Good evening. Queenslanders have been rattled by an historic 5.3 magnitude earthquake off our coast. The tremor sparked evacuations and damaged some homes. It's our second quake this year, measuring above 5 on the Richter scale.
It was like an invisible ripple moving through the earth. The tremors felt from Bundaberg to the Tweed.
It's an earthquake.
The magnitude 5.3 earthquake was detected 100 kilometres east of Queensland's coastline around 9:40 this morning. A second aftershock recorded just minutes later.
A magnitude 5 earthquake is equivalent to an atomic blast that we see from our neighbours to the north occasionally when they're testing things.
In Hervey Bay, bingo players were evacuated from the Sportsman's Club.
The windows just started shuttering, and our main priority was just duty care to the customers and just making sure they're okay, so we just evacuated the building.
Homes and businesses close to the water felt the biggest jolt.
You were checking that it really did happen, and yes, an alcoholic beverage to calm the nerves.
Even lifeguards on the Sunshine Coast felt the sand shift.
Yeah, just felt a little tremor in the tower. Yeah, thought someone was coming up the ladder, but yeah, it was quite interesting, funny feeling.
The quake didn't generate a tsunami, but it is the second magnitude 5 to strike the state this year. West of Bundaberg was impacted by a 5.1 in February, and today the town was hit again. Workers had to be evacuated from a building in the centre of town where windows cracked.
The blinds were moving and there were paintings on the wall and the floor and walls were moving.
Not long after the shaking stopped, residents took to social media, posting photos online showing cracked tiles, ceilings, even roads.
Basically just the windows rattling in my kitchen, and I'm looking around thinking, hey, what's going on here? But I never thought of an earthquake.
For those who think they've been affected, check your household insurance policy. Most companies cover earthquakes in Queensland, but you can only claim for damage caused within 72 hours.
This is quite unusual, and the great thing about it is, like I've said, we haven't seen any major household damage.
Live to Darren Curtis now in Hervey Bay. Darren, are we in for any more shocks?
There is a very real possibility that there could be more aftershocks. Now, Geosciences Australia says every 10 years we're expecting quite a big quake, around about a magnitude 6. Well, it's been about 20 years since we've had that last big one. They're now concerned that some of all of this activity could be mounting towards the fact that we could be due for a very big quake very soon, Melissa.
All right, thanks, Darren.